You are standing in front of a luxury, shatterproof glass design dealership in New York, filled with the world's best-selling and most expensive cars. Inside this dealership, there are American Ford F-Series vehicles, the best-selling German car brands in Europe, and fortune-level cars that only the ultra-rich can afford. In this video, no matter what level of financial freedom you are at, I will explain which cars are the most suitable for you, how much each one costs, and which of these cars actually makes sense to buy, with evidence. For that, you need to watch this video until the end without skipping. If you want to become financially free, make better decisions, and become successful, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. Level 1. Cheap survival. Car. This is the car you buy when your goal is not comfort, but transportation. The price range is usually around $3,000 to $8,000. It may be an older compact car, a high-mileage sedan, or a simple used hatchback with one job, to work every morning and take you where you need to go. At this level, the required income can be around $25,000 to $40,000 per year, especially if you can buy the car in cash or keep the monthly payment close to zero. The required net worth is not about being rich. It is about having enough savings left behind for tires, brakes, a battery, or an unexpected repair. Insurance is usually basic, but maintenance is like the real boss. You do not lose too much from depreciation because the car has already lost most of its value, but occasional breakdowns can still become a burden. The lifestyle impact is simple but powerful. This car may not impress anyone, but it gives you mobility, access to work, access to family, and independence. What matters at this level is appreciating the car you have and saving money whenever possible. Level 2. Reliable budget. Car now. The car is no longer just survival transportation. It turns into a smarter vehicle. The price range is usually around $8,000 to $15,000. This is where you begin looking for reliability, fuel economy, a cleaner interior, safer brakes, and a car that does not make you worry every time you turn the key. The required income is usually around $35,000 to $55,000 per year, depending on rent, debt, family situation, and financing. A realistic monthly payment may be between $150 and $300, but the smart move is to keep the total car burden low enough that the car supports your life instead of squeezing it. At this level, the required net worth begins to matter more. A net worth of $10,000 to $50,000, or at least a strong emergency fund, makes this level feel comfortable instead of fragile. If the car is newer or financed, insurance may be slightly higher. Maintenance becomes more predictable. Oil changes, tires, filters, and normal wear. Depreciation still exists, but because the car is already used, the sharpest drop is often behind it. The lifestyle improvement is clear. Calmer commutes, less stress, and a more organized, reliable image. A reliable budget car can quietly improve your status because it shows you are not trying to display fake wealth. You are building life in the right order. What matters at this level is getting the maintenance of your car done on time, treating it well, and making sure it presents your status better. Level 3. Modern daily driver. This is the first level where the car starts to feel not just like a necessity, but like an upgrade. The price range is usually around $18,000 to $30,000. It may be a newer used car, a certified pre-owned sedan, a compact SUV, or an entry-level new vehicle with modern safety features, and enough style to feel proud of in a parking lot. The required income usually rises into the $50,000 to $80,000 range. The required net worth should ideally be around $30,000 to $100,000 because this car is a meaningful machine, but it is still a depreciating asset. A realistic monthly payment may be around $350 to $550, depending on the down payment, loan term, interest rate, and credit score. Insurance now becomes a bigger part of the decision. Maintenance is predictable but not invisible. Tires, brakes, sensors, and scheduled services all become part of the ownership story. Depreciation becomes more serious here. Many people feel successful because the car is clean and respectable, but they can still lose thousands of dollars in value while making payments. The lifestyle impact is strong. You drive with confidence, carry people with pride, and feel a real sense of achievement because the vehicle reflects progress. But the financial freedom test is simple. If you can still save, invest and sleep peacefully while the car helps you live better, then it is a good decision. What matters at this level is that a daily driver should improve your life. It should not be the reason your wealth is sitting in a parking space. Level 4. Comfortable middle-class car. At Level 4, the car is no longer just reliable. It becomes part of your lifestyle. This is the clean sedan, crossover, or family SUV that feels modern, safe, respectable, and comfortable. The price range is usually around $30,000 to $45,000. To comfortably afford this level, your income should often be around $70,000 to $120,000 per year, depending on debt, housing costs, and family responsibilities. The required net worth should ideally be around $100,000 to $250,000, because the car now starts competing with bigger financial goals. A typical monthly payment may be between $500 and $750. Insurance becomes more noticeable, especially if the vehicle is new, financed, or expensive to repair. Maintenance is still manageable, but dealership service costs begin to rise. Depreciation is one of the biggest invisible costs here. A new middle-class car can lose thousands of dollars in value within the first few years, even if it still looks perfect in the driveway. But the lifestyle impact is real. You feel safer. Your family travels more comfortably. Your commute feels more premium. You no longer feel like your car is holding back your image. This level gives many people the first strong feeling of automotive success. It says, I have built enough stability to choose comfort, not just survival. What matters at this level is that a middle-class car only becomes dangerous when comfort starts pushing you into financial pressure. Have you ever made similar wrong decisions before? Or how careful are you about this subject? You should share it with us in the comments. Level 5. First premium car. Level 5 is where the car starts changing the way people treat you. This may be an entry-level BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Lexus, Genesis, Volvo, or another premium vehicle carrying a badge that people recognize before you even speak. The price range is usually around $45,000 to $70,000. To afford this level responsibly, income should often be around $120,000 to $200,000 per year. The required net worth should ideally be around $250,000 to $500,000, because the car should be a reward for progress, not the reason progress slows down. The monthly payment can easily reach $700 to $1,200 with luxury trims and a low down payment. Insurance rises, maintenance rises, tires cost more, repairs cost more. Depreciation also becomes harsher because many premium cars lose value quickly. But this level has emotional power. The first premium car can feel like proof that you have worked, risen financially, and reached a version of life that once seemed far away. People may assume you are more successful. Valets and clients react differently. This status effect is not fake. Cars communicate. The problem only begins when that communication becomes more important than the financial foundation behind it. What matters at this level is that the first luxury badge may make you feel a comfortable life, but when you do it to show off to others, you slowly start to lose. You must be careful. Level 6. Real luxury. Car. At level 6, you are no longer buying a better version of normal. You are entering the world of real luxury cars. This includes upper segment luxury sedans and SUVs, such as executive class German sedans, Range Rovers, premium Lexus models, and well-equipped luxury SUVs. The price range is usually around $70,000 to $120,000. To afford this level without damaging your financial freedom, income should often be around $200,000 to $400,000 per year. The required net worth should ideally be around $500,000 to $1.5 million. The monthly payment can easily reach $1,200 to $2,000 before insurance, premium fuel, luxury tires, scheduled service, and unexpected repairs. Insurance is now a serious expense category. Maintenance is no longer ordinary. Depreciation can be brutal, especially on large luxury sedans and SUVs. But the lifestyle impact is strong. The cabin is quiet. The road feels smoother. Business meetings, hotel entrances, airport pickups, and family trips make you feel cool. This is where the car becomes part of a premium lifestyle system. It supports an image of success, discipline, taste, and authority. But level 6 demands honesty. If investments, savings, housing situation, and cash flow are strong, a luxury car can be the right decision. If the car is bigger than your savings rate, then this is not luxury. It is pressure with leather seats. What matters at this level is that you must be sure you are truly at this level and you must not spend incorrectly. Level 7, first supercar level. 7 is where the dream becomes loud. This is the level of the Porsche 911 Turbo, Audi R8, entry-level McLaren models, Lamborghini Huracan, Ferrari Roma, and other supercars that turn streets into a stage. The price range usually starts around $150,000 and can rise to $300,000 or more. To comfortably afford this level, income should often be around $500,000 to $1 million per year. The required net worth should ideally be at least $2 million to $5 million, because a supercar should never be the biggest financial decision in your life. The monthly payment can reach $2,500 to $5,000 or more, depending on financing, down payment, loan structure, and which car brand it is. Insurance can be extremely expensive. Maintenance requires specialists. Tires wear out faster. Brakes cost more. Storage matters. Depreciation depends on the model, but no supercar should be seen as a guaranteed investment. The lifestyle impact is intense. People stare, cameras come out, valets react, and the street turns into a stage. A supercar raises status because it is not just transportation. It is a transition into luxury living. For the right person, it can feel unforgettable. The reward for years of risk, discipline, building a business, investing, and sacrifice. What matters at this level is that the first supercar is not the finish line. It is the test of whether success controls you or whether you control success. Level 8, exotic car. This is the world of Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Aston Martin, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, and upper segment Porsche models. The price range is usually between $300,000 and $600,000, but options and rarity can push the real cost of the car much higher. To afford this level responsibly, income should often be around $1 million to $2 million per year, and the required net worth should be $5 million to $10 million or more. The monthly payment can easily reach $5,000 to $10,000 before insurance, maintenance, storage, detailing, registration, transportation, and depreciation. The lifestyle impact is undeniable. Hotels, restaurants, and social circles notice. The car becomes an entry ticket into certain places. Owning the right exotic car can create a powerful sense of achievement by turning years of work and discipline into something visible. What matters at this level is that an exotic car should expand the joy of success. It should not become the most expensive thing, proving that you still need approval. Level 9, Hypercar. Level 9 is not normal wealth. This is where cars turn into invitations and global status signals. The price range starts around $1 million and can rise to $3 million, $5 million or more for limited production hypercars. To afford this level responsibly, income is often several million dollars per year, but income alone is not enough. The required net worth should ideally be $20 million to $50 million or more. There may be a traditional monthly payment, but many purchases are made using cash, company structures, collections, or asset-backed liquidity. Even if there is no normal payment, the monthly carrying cost can still feel like a five-figure number when insurance, storage, transportation, and maintenance are included. The lifestyle impact is very high. You are recognized by people who understand what the car represents. But this is also a psychological breaking point. The first reliable car gave freedom. The first premium car gave confidence. The first supercar gave excitement. A hypercar asks a different question. After every door opens, every camera turns, and every valet steps forward, what are you actually trying to prove? What matters at this level is that as the car level rises, the car becomes less about transportation and reveals more about the owner's relationship with status. Level 10, Ultra-Rich Car Collection. Level 10 is the point where car ownership turns into a private luxury garage, a climate-controlled garage filled with rare Ferraris, historic Porsches, Rolls-Royces, limited Lamborghinis, armored SUVs, track cars, and vehicles that almost never go on public roads. The collection may be worth $10 million or $50 million, $100 million, or more. To comfortably afford this level, annual income matters less than total wealth. Liquidity, business ownership, investments, and inheritance planning. The required net worth should often be $100 million or more. There may not be a normal monthly payment. Instead, the collection can carry monthly operating costs equal to a luxury mortgage payment through staff, insurance, storage, security, transportation, restoration, and opportunity cost. Depreciation still exists, but some cars behave more like collectibles than normal vehicles. But at the highest level, the car is no longer a dream. It is part of luxury life. Control is necessary to protect this dream. It is important to afford beautiful machines without sacrificing respect, peace, investments, and your time. And this happens when, in every decision you make in life, you are able to decide not only with emotions, but with logic together with emotions. So how much money do you need to afford every level of cars? The answer is not just one number. It is the point where the car aligns with your income, net worth, monthly payment, insurance, maintenance, depreciation, and long-term financial freedom. A car can give you mobility, confidence, comfort, status, enjoyment, and a visible sense of success. But the best car is not always the most expensive car you can buy. It is the car that makes your life feel bigger without making your future smaller. Real success is not owning the car that impresses everyone. Real success is owning the car you love while still controlling your money, your time, and your freedom. And when you understand this, every level of cars stops being a race and becomes a decision. So which level are you at? And what do you think about this logical approach? You should share stories from your life with us in the comments. It will make you feel good.